Good morning to those who listen. It's October 2nd, 2021, for 1:44 a.m. And this is me from exactly 4 years ago. And this is the dream that I had. And this was me exactly 4 years ago. This was actually just before I started my YouTube channel. Just like, I don't even know exactly. It was October, somewhere in October, but right after this I started my YouTube channel, to those who listen. But anyway, I was talking about things you can't talk about, and earthquakes, and then the dream I had. So I had this dream exactly 4 years ago, or maybe 4 years and a day ago, and this is it. This is the one I was talking about that I think is about what's going to be happening soon. I had this dream last night and it was really strange. I don't know what it means or what it could be referring to. I have some ideas, but it's really weird. I had this dream. All right, before I get into it, in case you're wondering what's going on, I was having neck problems, so I was doing a lot of stretches here. So in case you're wondering what's going on with this guy, I was having back problems and mainly neck problems. I don't know where I was, but I'm trying to think where it started at exactly. But I just remember looking online or something, and it had this new thing that the government did, either the government or NASA, I don't know who it was, but I remember seeing on this, it was like a warning system for magnetic fields. Now, I know we have like warnings for when there's solar flares, solar eruptions from the sun, and it heads towards Earth, and we have like warnings, but we have like warnings like, possible communications, electronics could be disrupted or something like that. In my dream, it had a warning about, and it was a scale thing too. It was 1 to 5. Obviously, 1 is lower and 5 is higher. And this is before I knew about the rating systems for magnetic storms. So it's weird because I didn't really know much about that back then. But then the dream, and it had this system warning people of a level, if it was a level 1, a level 3, whatever. But the thing was when this magnetic field came through Earth, they were warning people, do not be outside. And I thought that was a really strange thing. If there's a solar flare or something, that doesn't affect us physically. At least I don't think it does. Who knows? But I don't think it affects us. But it affects like communication satellites out in space, stuff like that. But in my dream, it was like, it was like a warning, and in the warnings too, we had like a day, like 24-hour warning. So if like a warning came out, they warn people, don't be outside during this certain time of when this magnetic field or whatever was supposed to go through. I don't know, it's a really strange dream, but it made me think about Planet X. Because if Planet X does, get closer, if Planet X is real, if it is, and it's getting closer to Earth, then our magnetic field is going to be disrupted more and more the closer it gets to us. And same with the sun, too. I'm not saying that it's real or not, because I really don't know. But some of the stuff makes sense with everything that's been going on with the weather and stuff out in space. All right, anyway, I think that's it. So that was it. But what I also remember from the dream, I was like looking outside, and if you remember my apartment, when I was on the 3rd floor and I was doing all those videos, there was that glass door, and then there's the balcony. It was like looking out the glass door, outside, and there was people walking around, and some, people were walking their dog, kids were out playing and stuff. And then that warning came on. I thought it was on TV screen, not like on a computer. I thought it was from being on the TV, like a warning coming from the TV, like from the emergency broadcast system or something like that. And when that happened, I immediately went to the door and I yelled out the door, "Everybody get in your house or you're gonna die."
and then that was the end of the dream. So I thought this was a to me it felt like a really important dream, like it was going to happen in the future, and I really still think it could happen, and that could be the same thing. Could be what could cause the blackouts. Because get ready, we're gonna get a blackout. Don't know when. Could be soon. Could be a little bit later. It could be in 6 minutes or 6 days. I won't say the last one, but if you remember my last video. But anyway, I thought I would just share this because I was used to think that I put it on YouTube when I first started, but I didn't. It was actually just on Facebook. So it was from exactly 4 years ago today. So I must have had the dream the night before on October 1st of 2017. So there you go. All right, I'm not going to make it any longer. And look at, I used to be kind of halfway thin 4 years ago today. Let me see if I can lower the brightness. Oh, that don't help. It's on the screen, I guess. All right, thanks for watching. God bless.